I grew up here on the north side of Wilmington. It's a very looked over part here in Wilmington. It's a part where you don't see as much investment into it as it needs to be. There's always some type of derogatory term used to describe this side of Wilmington, only because they don't put the needed investment there is into it.
Well, Dreams was born in 1997 when Tracy Wilkes, a local social worker who worked with kids, happened to notice that the public school system was really cutting back on arts education in favor of more traditional academic topics like math and English, and she saw the direct results of that. For children, that was a big impact with negative consequences. So she and a couple of community members got together and decided that they would do something to fill that gap. And Dreams was born as a result of that.
When I met Tracy Wilkes, who founded Dreams and was the director of Dreams, she said, "You have to come here." I don't have children, and I think it's really important for people to have children in their lives, and I think that we can make a difference. And let's say that you only change one child. That child grows up to be someone who affects everybody else they're in touch with. And let's say there aren't any arts in their background or in their family. This can be an avenue of expression that they've never had an opportunity to have before and improve their lives. And in turn, that improves the lives of everyone around them.
Before I started working at Dreams, I just wanted to get a job and make money, you know. But there's way more to making money here. It's changing people's lives. Kids' lives go by much slower than ours. Like as you as an adult, time goes by really fast, but as kids, that 1 hour to spend with you is almost like equivalent to you 10 hours. They'll remember you for like the rest of their life, or something you said or something you showed them. It just carries on. It's insane. Like I've had kids come back and like repeat things that I said years ago. It's like, you're like, what, you still remember that? That's amazing, you know? It's super rewarding, you know what I mean? Like, working with kids, you're working with the future, and it's a positive thing. It's a positive thing that you're doing for the community.
I've been here forever. I'm always here. And my siblings are dreamers too. They did it because I did it. My siblings joined because they saw me doing things. They were here with me a lot of times, so they came.
I've been here for a while. Yes, great. I love it. We make art, we just do a bunch of stuff. We got a bunch of mini canvases and we painted those. Something that I really love about this place is that there's so many kids here that I can become friends with. So like when I do art and stuff, you get to do it with people. It's very fun because if you do something and you're like, oh no, is that good? So you actually have someone to ask.
I did a lot of arts beforehand, and then this was more of like a communal arts thing. So I was getting more hands-on instruction while still being with other people, like other like-minded people.
I have been a part of Dreams for like 3 or 4 years. We painted the van that's in the parking lot, and we painted a wall in one of the rooms. And that's kind of my favorite memory because I get to see what I did that long time ago. We put our handprints in blue, and we got tape and we put it in little triangles and squares, and we paint them. And whenever we were done, we took the tape off, and they made shapes, and in between the tape it was white, and it was very pretty. Yeah.
We devote most of our focus on exactly what it is that our dreamers need. High quality art supplies. We employ the highest quality working and teaching artists that we can find in this city.
I really do believe that art and expression helps to foster loving and caring communities, and I think that we always need that, and Dreams can be a big part of that here in Wilmington. One of the big roles that I have is I'm actually in charge of feeding students, so I help order food, I help grocery shop, I cook the food and prepare it so that it's ready for the students to eat during snack time.
After school programs are expensive. It's like, it's insane. It's insane how expensive it can be, and we provide it for free to everyone in the community. And that's what makes it even more rewarding to me to see kids that wouldn't have the opportunity otherwise. You know, it's like it really like makes you smile, brings tears of joy to your eyes.
One of our Dreams ambassadors, Jazar Fields, was a dreamer from the time he was 6 years old until he was 18. And this past summer, he came and worked here at Dreams for summer camp, and he did an outstanding job. Well, he recently went to lunch with myself and 2 donors, and those folks asked Jazar what he wanted to do with the rest of his life, and he really blew me away.
My current career path that I see in sight, what I've seen in my future is a path in education. I see myself being a teacher in the next coming years.
And I was like, well, wow, how about that? He's found his calling through being at Dreams.
It just makes our community stronger by empowering the kids, something to express their, their problems through their art or through their dance. And I have to stop and start crying.
Dreams helped me find like my love of graphic design because of my love of the arts. It's a more practical application of my skills within the arts. I don't think I would be into marketing or graphic design or any of the things I'm into now in the same way or have the same skill set that I have because of Dreams.
A lot of communities here that, like Northside, are just overlooked. And Dreams being planted right here in the heart of the Northside shows that they're not overlooking it and providing that investment and that quality of time. I've seen lots of kids here at Dreams do great things. We have a high graduation rate for our students here. And so it just helps those kids to be able to do greater, bigger things and helps the community overall, because the better the kids do, then the better, the most likely the next generation will be.
What makes you passionate about working at Dreams? Or why are you passionate about Dreams?
How much time do you have? That's a question that would take many, many hours for me to respond to, if I could even put it into words.
I'm passionate about working for Dreams because I'm passionate about the positive youth development model. So that looks like engaging our families, engaging our communities, engaging peer groups for students, having diverse classrooms, having diverse programming, and all of that takes money and resources. And so that's why it's so incredibly important to give to Dreams.
So the financial sustainability of Dreams as a nonprofit organization is, of course, critical. Without money, we are not able to keep this program tuition-free for every child that needs us. And that's the most important objective that we have. So therefore, we depend greatly on grants and contributions from the public. We have to have support from businesses and from individual contributors. And the reason is it's very expensive to pull off after school and summer camp programs.
This is only about 50 pounds of clay, and we go through 10 times this much for each class, like $500 worth of clay. So these wheels are really nice. They're portable, so we can take them to outreach. And it's one of the cheaper ones that only cost $600. They're really nice piece of equipment. It's good for the kids to learn. Using the wheel is very difficult, and it's nice that they wouldn't have to share one, taking turns. There's so many things we could do. It'd be amazing.
I have always loved working with children. So my passion for teaching is just kind of natural. My mother was a teacher, my aunts are teachers, and so when I was given the opportunity to come teach at Dreams, I just jumped at it. My average class right now is about 8 kids, and for one class, just the stones and beads that we use, for example, in like this. These beads are tiny, but they're about 15-20 cents a piece. So when you look at that many kids working on something, working on design that could potentially take $5 worth of beads, you can spend over $100 in one class on just that one group of kids. If we were to get a donation of $1,000, it would really, really benefit the kids in the joy-making classes. As of right now, we share tools, which really slows down the kids designing, and a lot of the times they don't get to finish in one class period. But if we were to get a $1,000 donation, I could definitely get a set of tools for every kid, get a ton of beads and wire so that nobody has to compromise their design. And we can just have fun. Nobody has to change their creative passion or anything because we're running out of something or we're low on something. They could just have a good time and have everything that they need.
I have done a lot of work on making sure that young people of color feel that they see themselves represented and that they have a space. And I feel like Dreams embodies that. And so I felt like it was important that I was a teaching artist here. It teaches the students about working with other people and teamwork and what that means.
Dance has been a part of my life for 58 years, and it has given me so many opportunities to express myself where I couldn't express myself through words. And when I came to Dreams Center for Arts Education, what I found was that we give the opportunity for children to see where they're passionate, and then we can then take it and develop their talent.
We are in desperate need of a stage, a space where we can actually present our work. Every student at Dreams at some point will find themselves on that stage.
A donation of $15,000 would mean so much to all the children of Dreams Center for Arts Education. If we had that $15,000, we could add to the portable stage that we now have, make it bigger by including more panels, and then we could also put a sprung floor on top of it, and on top of that, actually put a dance flooring on there that has a smoothness to it that would also help especially with the contemporary works that we do with going to the floor, and it would really be just such a lifesaver.
Last year, food alone just for summer camp cost us almost $6,000. We fed a hot breakfast and a hot lunch, home cooked, both of them, 5 days a week for 70 kids. We gave 2 snacks. That's a lot of money and a lot of staff to run that.
When you're making an investment here, you're making an investment in their lives, in their longevity.
There's always more kids coming and more kids growing up, and in just a few years they're going to be part of our community. They're going to be working here, they're going to be living here.
They're going to be role makers. They're going to give back to the community because they have been given something very, very special.
When they walk through these doors, they get to just have fun, make things, and just really get to enjoy their childhood. They've got so much time to be adults. They can just come here and be a kid.
We do more and more for these kids all the time, and we need the support. I give to Dreams on a regular basis because I know we need it. So I'm asking everyone who is able to do just a little bit more to please help. A $15 donation every month, recurring, that's super easy. Even I can do that without feeling much pain. You can go on our website and you can sign up for those monthly recurring donations, $5, $10, $15, whatever you can comfortably afford every month is unbelievable for us. That helps our cash flow, helps our sustainability, and it's pretty gentle. There are so many different ways that you can donate to Dreams. We take in-kind donations, and volunteers are always needed. Our volunteers are so precious and helped us so much to reach our missions. So there's something out there that you can do for Dreams, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Giving to Dreams is simple. You can start by visiting our website, givetodreams.org. You could make a check payable to Dreams Center for Arts Education, or for those of you that feel like giving your time is the most powerful way to give, you could always come and be a volunteer with us. We'd love to have you.